Hello, my name is Grant Skognes. I'm a project engineer for Fox Racing shox. Today we're here testing in our secret location in Santa Cruz. We're testing the new Honda 700XX. This gray vehicle here is set up with the stock setup, and the red vehicle has the Fox Racing shox setup. So there's a few problems with the stock vehicle. One of the main problems is that it's set up quite high, so when you go into a corner it's very tippy and it wants to throw you off. Another issue is that it's set up so it feels as though it's pretty harsh up top, but then you can still blow through the stroke when you hit something hard and get a pretty harsh bottom out. Another problem with these shocks is, in order to keep costs down, Honda is selling this vehicle with non-adjustable shocks aside from preload, so you can't set it up for your own rider preference. So with Fox's setup, we decided to tackle some of these issues. The first thing we did was set up the vehicle so it has a slightly lower ride height. This improves cornering and makes it feel more aggressive. The other thing with the front shocks, we have the air spring in the front, so it allows you to have a very soft, subtle feel up top, but then still give you the bottom out resistance when you hit something really hard. Both front and rear shocks have dual speed compression adjust and rebound adjustments. And on the front shocks they have the evol chamber that also allows you to tune bottom out control and roll control. And on the rear end there's preload adjustments. So after riding these two vehicles, everybody out here today who's been testing has agreed that the Fox setup is undoubtedly much better than the stock. But why don't you check out our video and see for yourself. What I'm going to do now is explain some of the adjustments on the FloatX Evol. As discussed before, the FloatX Evol has dual speed compression adjust and rebound adjustments. So in order to adjust the compression damping on this shock, for the low speed compression damping you use a screwdriver in the screwdriver slot here. To add more compression damping you turn clockwise. And the high speed compression damping is adjusted by the 18mm hex here. Again, if you want to increase damping, you turn clockwise. So, you might ask, when would you adjust low speed or high speed compression? Low speed compression adjustments would be made if you want to tackle slower speed movements such as a smooth jump landing or maybe a G-out situation. High speed compression damping is going to affect faster vehicle movements such as maybe a slap down jump landing, braking bumps, or high speed chop. Also on the FloatX Evol there is a rebound adjustment on the bottom here. If the rebound is too slow, the wheel won't track with the ground. If it's too fast, the ride will feel quite bumpy and springy. So what you do on, similar to the compression adjustments, if you want to slow the rebound down, you turn the adjuster clockwise. Another adjustment on the FloatX Evol is the evol chamber itself. So you adjust the evol pressure through the valve under this gold cap here. The evol affects bottom out control and roll resistance, so if you want to add one of those two things, you increase the pressure in this chamber. The main air chamber pressure here is adjusted by changing the pressure using the valve under this cap. And basically what you want to do when setting the main evol chamber pressure is just set the pressure to obtain the right ride height. Any tuning is done through the evol chamber itself. So there's a few of us out here testing today. I'm personally about 190 pounds. One of the other riders is about 220 pounds. While riding, he's talking about how the vehicle is rolling a little bit in the corner, so what we're going to do is make an easy adjustment to the evol chamber. So that's one of the huge benefits of these air shocks, is as long as you bring a pump along, you can make an adjustment out in the field. We've lifted the vehicle up on its grab bar, so there's no compression on the front shocks when we make this adjustment. So we're going to raise the evol pressure from 150 psi to 200 psi. And what that's going to do is raise the spring rate in the lower portion of the stroke to resist dive in the corner.